Say hello. Say hello. Hello. Oh, you want to say hello too? Come here. Come here. Oh, you're the big boy. Say hello. Hello. Oh, yes, I love you too.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm doing this Anti-Valentines blue smoky eye look. So to get started, we're going to just be taking the e.l.f. eyelid primer and putting this down all over our lids just to create that nice base and get rid of that discoloration there on the lid. The first color that I'm going to be taking is this one out of my Z palette from Coastal Scents in the shade Nude. Just putting this down all over that base just so it makes it easier for our other shadows to blend. Then just going in with Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek and using this as my transition shade. Don't forget that Scotch Tape, girl. The next shade I'm going to go in with is Slanted from the Urban Decay Naked Smokey palette. And I'm just using this to start building up some intensity and color in that outer V and outer crease area. Now, I do apologize for being all over the place with the shadows. I'm kind of going back and forth between a couple different palettes, but I will list everything down below that I am using, of course. Next, I'm going back into my Makeup Geek shadows in the shade Neptune and just using this to really build up that blue color on the outer V. Not going past where we put that transition shade, just keeping this really on the outer corner and the outer V. This is my first attempt at a cut crease, so I'm going to be going in with the Ulta brand concealer in the shade Cool and just putting this all over the lid. Just take it very slowly, just work it in there to create that sharp line. Like I said, this was my first time, so don't judge me here. It's not perfect, but I thought it was a pretty good attempt for the first time. While that concealer is still a tiny bit tacky, I went in with my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Sugar and just put this all over the lid, just taking my time really packing it on there until I got the intensity that I wanted. I decided that it wasn't quite smoky enough for me, so I went back in with that Neptune color by Makeup Geek and just really packed this on into the outer crease, just slowly and blending as I go, just to deepen it up just a tad bit more. To start the outer line of my V, I went in with the Eeko London Skinny Liquid Eyeliner. This is just the pencil one, and I just drew out that line, and then I'm just going to go in with my Loreal Black Liquid Liner and just fill in that wing and just kind of perfect it. Just prepping my lashes for falsies, and I'm just going to be curling them and taking the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara in the shade Blackest Black and just adding a small coat of that to the top lash line. Now, I haven't actually showed on camera me applying false lashes before just because it's tedious, and I mean, everyone pretty much applies them in the same way, but for this video I thought I would show you guys how I like to apply them. For this look, I wanted to go super dramatic, so I'm just taking the Ardel Double Up lashes and applying those. Going back into the Naked Smokey palette, I'm just taking the shade Dagger and just very closely packing this onto my lower lash line, very close to the lash line itself, and then we'll go in and blend that out with a fluffier brush. I also wanted to make the inner corner pop a little bit more, so I went in with my ColourPop Super Shock shadow in the shade Tassel and just applied that to both inner corners. And then of course, gotta hit those lower lashes, make those stand out as well. And then, you know, here I am just packing on that nose highlight like it ain't nothing. And for lips today, I went with the Mega Last Liquid CatSuit Matte Lipstick from Wet n Wild, and this is in the shade Nudie Patootie. I am seriously obsessed with these liquid lipsticks, guys. They last so long on the lips, and they're not like overly drying. Plus, this shade is just like to die for. Like, I have been wearing it non-stop. And that is the anti-Valentine's Day look that I created. I hope that you guys enjoy. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already, so that way you don't miss out on my future videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.